Greetings from the vibrant streets of Acacia. Whether you are navigating the hustle of Pretoria's CBD or finding a moment of quiet in the suburbs, I want to talk to you about your garden. Not the one in your yard, but the one in your soul. The scripture declares unequivocally in Galatians 6:7, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. We often focus on the seed, but we forget the water. You can sow a good seed, but if you spend your morning watering the weeds around it, the weeds will choke the life out of your destiny. The parable of the thistle and the chuan son. I remember a season in my own life right here in Pretoria when I was trying to revive a business venture that had clearly breathed its last. I was like a man trying to perform CPR on a shadow. I was exhausted, depleted, and bitter. I was watering a dead thing because I was afraid to admit it had failed. One afternoon, looking at a patch of dry ground, I realized the fundamental law of the kingdom. Neglect is a weapon of growth. In our South African context, we see this everywhere. Look at our current economic climate. We try to water old, corrupt systems and wonder why the fruit is bitter. We see the headlines about the energy crisis or the volatility of the rand, and we react with fear. But fear is a weed. If you water it with doom scrolling and toxic conversations, it will grow into a jungle of thorns that paralyzes your purpose. The axe that cuts you is often the tool that corrects you. My collapse wasn't a funeral. It was a drought sent by God to kill the wrong things so the right things could finally breathe. The logic of the garden. Let us define our terms clearly. The weed, any habit, relationship, or regret that consumes your energy without producing a kingdom return. The water, your focus, your time, and your emotional investment. The argument can be formulated thus. 1. Growth is a result of consistent resource allocation. 2. Your resources, time, energy, focus are finite. 3. Therefore, any resource given to a weed is a resource stolen from a fruit-bearing branch. A common objection is, but Harold, shouldn't I be compassionate to my past mistakes? However, this fails because compassion for a mistake is not the same as cultivation of a mistake. Jesus Christ did not come to make your old life comfortable. He came to give you a new one. He didn't water the grave of Lazarus. He called him out of it. The law of the small green. Shoot. What you focus on, you facilitate. What you ignore, you incinerate. Stop being a faithful gardener of your failures. We have a saying, the eye that watches the sun does not see the holes in the road. It means if you are focused on the light of the world, the pitfalls of your past lose their power to trip you. Practical examples for today, the relationship. If that friendship only flourishes when you are compromising your values, let it dry up. The drought is your deliverance. The skill. You have a small talent for leadership or music. It looks tiny compared to the weeds of your debt. Water the skill, practice it, pray over it. The habit. 10 minutes of prayer is a small green shoot. Water it daily. What you do daily determines what you become permanently. The alliteration of aligned action. To live this out, you must embrace the 3 P's of purposeful planting. 1. Prune the past. Forgive yourself. If God has forgotten it, why are you still watering it? 2. Protect the present. Guard your gates. Who are you letting speak into your life? 3. Pursue the potential. Focus on the small wins. Even a baobab tree started as a shoot that refused to die. True liberation is found only in submitting to the lordship of Christ. He is the master gardener. He knows that for the harvest to be holy, the heart must be hungry for the right things. The weeds of your regret will die from neglect. The fruit of your faith will grow from attention. Put down the watering can of what if and pick up the mantle of what is. God is doing a new thing in Acacia, in South Africa, and in you. Don't revive what God has retired. Water what works. Be blessed, stay bold, and remember, failure isn't final. It's just the fertilizer for your future.